Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today, Brody and I are going to play another game from the 1978 Red Sox replay, game number 137. Red Sox are currently 2 games out of first place. They've won, I believe, 6 in a row, I want to say. And today the Yankees are playing against Detroit. I think they're hosting Detroit, and I believe, and the Baltimore Orioles, the Milwaukee Brewers are off today, so the Red Sox will either be a half game ahead of Milwaukee or a half game behind in Milwaukee at the end of the day. If they can continue their streak, they'll be a half game ahead. So we'll see what the Yankees do today too. And without further ado, let's get this game underway. We have Bobby Sprowl getting a spot start, a rookie for the Red Sox. I think he had 3 starts on the season, this being his first. I think he went 0-3, to be honest with you. But anyway, he's getting a start today, and he did not fare well. He didn't pitch that badly, but the Orioles were able to beat the Red Sox by a score of 4-1, as he pitched 6 scoreless innings before being tagged for 3 runs, actually, in the 7th and then part into the 8th. So he pitched 7+ innings, allowing all 4 of the runs, but only 3 of them were earned. So he pitched a pretty good outing for his first outing as a major leaguer. Yeah, he said he faced 2 batters in the 8th inning. So anyway, he'll be on the hill against the veteran Jim Palmer. So he's got a tough matchup, as Mr. Brody is playing with Miss Mags now. Mr. Brody and I just got back from a barbecue and a pool party. Well, we didn't really go in the pool, but it was a barbecue and we shot some archery. So we had a good afternoon there. So we're back here and recording game number 137, going for 7 in a row. So let's play some ball.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alrighty, let's play ball. Mr. Brody's looking at his purple dinosaur there. Perhaps he's going to let Mr. Purple Dinosaur co-host. Go back over there, Mr. Brody. You going to let Purple Dinosaur co-host by himself? Anyway, so Jim Palmer is on the hill, so the Red Sox have their work cut out for them today if they're going to extend their hitting streak. And so Jim Palmer is on the hill, and behind him in the outfield is going to be Mora, Lopez, and Singleton, so a little bit different looking outfield than yesterday. Mora is a below average range with a slightly high error rating for an outfielder. Lopez and Singleton average ratings. And Lopez the best arm in center with a -3, and Singleton slightly below average in right, as is Mora in left. So in the infield, the Senseis Garcia, Dower, and Murray. The Senseis and Dower at 3rd and 2nd, most range. Garcia and Murray average range, but Garcia extremely error prone at shortstop, with Butch Hobson-like error numbers at short. And Rick Dempsey is back behind the plate, above average with a range and above average arm. And Jim Palmer with above average range and a slightly higher error rating for a pitcher on the hill. And slightly does not hold runners on, a little bit less than average at holding runners on. So if the Red Sox in the lineup is going to be as follows: Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will lead it off. Fred Lynn, the center fielder, hits second. Jim Rice, the left fielder, who had a big day yesterday, belting 2 home runs, including the game winner, will bat third. Batting cleanup, Kyle Yastrzemski, the DH. Batting fourth, Kyle Yastrzemski, the DH. Carlton Fisk behind the plate hits fifth. Jack Brohammer all the way up to sixth spot. Will play second base. Dwight Evans, the right fielder, hits seventh. The boomer George Scott down in number 8 position, playing first, and Butch Hobson, the third baseman, will bat eighth. So we're probably going to do like we've been doing. We move Butch Hobson in the later innings, especially in tight ball games. So his errors cannot hurt us. So, all right. So Burleson steps in. Let's go through Palmer's numbers first. Palmer with a 17-10 record on the replay. So far, he was 21-12 on the actual season. So he's had a couple of more no decisions than he did in the actual season, it looks like. His ERA is 3 even, slightly higher than his ERA, about a half run higher than his ERA for the season. 252 innings, 203 hits allowed, so extremely good ratio there, as was on the actual season. 90 walks and 132 strikeouts, so his strikeout number is slightly higher than in the actual season. Walk number is also a little bit higher. And home run ratings right where they should be at. 15 home runs allowed for the season so far. So Burleson steps into the box. He's hitting .281 with a homer and 41 runs batted in, and he'll lead it off for the Red Sox. So Palmer looks in for the sign from Dempsey. Here's the windup and the pitch to Burleson. And Burleson's going to get a good one hit here. And Burleson gives this one a ride. That's going to go all the way to the wall and get down. And Burleson will end up at second with a leadoff double. So the Red Sox in business now. Fred Lynn up to the plate now. Fred Lynn hitting .293 on the season. 22 homers, 75 runs batted in. Looking, next home run will beat his record, beat his actual numbers for the season. But it could happen here, but very unlikely. Let's see. And that's going to be a ground ball to Sensei's at third. And it's only Burleson will hold at second. So 1 down now for Jim Rice. Jim Rice had 5 runs batted in and 2 home runs. So he's hitting .305 now with 39 homers, just 7 off of his total for the season. So that is definitely within reach. RBI total 115 now. A little bit behind that, but still has a chance to get to that. Has eclipsed his walk total for the season with 56, 5 more. And strikeout total just 5 less than his actual number, so a little bit higher pace on that. He's yet to steal a base. He had 7 stolen bases on the season. So it's going to be off the 5 column. And that's going to be a range check on Moore and left. So 1 through 11 will be a hit. And he'll get in front of it. And make the catch for out number 2. And Burleson will hold put. So Yastrzemski up now. A chance to put the Red Sox on the board. Yastrzemski comes in hitting .284, 15 homers, 65 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 5 column, Palmer. And that's going to be a range check on Murray. Murray's a 2 range, so 1 through 4 will be a hit. And Murray gets in front of it. Oh, and he's going to boot it. And Yastrzemski will reach on the error. Burleson will move to third, so run is at the corner. So inning still alive for Carlton Fisk. Comes in hitting .292, 16 homers, 72 runs batted in. So a chance for Fisk to put the Red Sox ahead. And that's going to be a ground ball to Dower, over to Murray. And that'll do it. So the error does not prove costly. So we head to the bottom of the first with the Red Sox nothing and the Orioles coming to bat. And as you can see here, Bobby Sprowl, he was actually 0-2 on the season. I believe he did have 3 starts, though. 6.39 earned run average. 13 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed. 10 walks, 10 strikeouts, and has allowed 3 home runs. So, I did not even remember him being on the Red Sox at all, as he only was a September call-up. Mr. Brody has a bad itch over there. Are you okay, Mr. Brody? Brody, what are you barking at? Are you having a conversation with the purple dinosaur there? Or the duck? Mr. Brody having some disagreements in the co-host seat over there. So anyway, for the Orioles, Kiko Garcia, the shortstop, will lead it off. He'll be followed by Rich Dower, the second baseman. Ken Singleton, right fielder, will hit third. Batting cleanup is the first baseman, Eddie Murray. Third baseman, Doug DeCences, will hit fifth. Lee May is the DH, hitting sixth. I always forget his name. Is it Albert Mora or Alvin? Andres Mora, the left fielder, bats seventh. Behind the plate, Rick Dempsey hits eighth, and Carlos Lopez, the center fielder, hits ninth. So let's see if we can get a little better result from Bobby Sprowl than his actual numbers show. So the defense behind Sprowl is going to be Rice, Lynn, and Evans in the outfield. In the infield, Hobson, Burleson, Brohammer, and Scott. And Carlton Fisk behind the plate. Bobby Sprowl on the hill has a average range. Does not commit any errors, but is horrible at keeping runners on with a +9. It's the highest I've seen, and it might be the highest you can get. All right, Garcia's going to get a good one hit here. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center. Lynn should handle this one. Camps under it and makes the catch for out number 1. So I bring up Rich Dower, hitting an even .300 on the season, 3 homers and 39 runs batted in. And that's going to be off the 1 column. And that's going to be a pop-up to short. Burleson calls for it and makes the catch on the outfield grass for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Orioles. That'll bring up Ken Singleton. Singleton hitting .251. So hitting about 40 points below his average on the season. Has equaled his home run total with 20. And RBI total a little low at 56. It's going to be out the 5 column. And that's going to be a line out to Hobson. So the Orioles go 1, 2, 3. And after 1 full, no score. So it'll be Brohammer, Evans, and Scott up against Palmer here in the second. And it's off the 3 column. And that's a ground ball to Murray. He takes it on a hop, flips it to Palmer. 1 up and 1 down. So it'll bring up to Dwight Evans. Dewey comes in hitting .243 with 21 homers, 75 runs batted in. Has 12 more RBIs than he did on the actual season. And it's going to be off the 5 column. And that's a called 3rd strike. So 2 outs and the base is empty for the Boomer. Boomer comes in hitting .253. Has 2 more homers than he did on the actual season already with 14. And just 4 behind his RBI total with 50. And that'll be off the 1 column. And that's a ground ball to Dower at second. Grabs it, throws the first. And the Red Sox will go in order in the second. So after 1.5, still no score. Eddie Murray up now. .286 hitter on the season. 22 homers, 77 runs batted in. It's off the 2 column. That's a ground ball to Hobson, 2-hopper. And fires over to Scott for out number 1. So it'll bring up to Sensei's. Sensei's 272 on the season, 19 homers, 65 runs batted in. And that's going to be a liner to Hobson. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Lee May up now. 252, 18 homers, 67 runs batted in. And that's a called third strike, so Sproul gets his first K of the day. And after 2 full, no score. So let's check out some scores from around the league. Detroit and the Yankees are scoreless. Young battling Tidrow. Tidrow having a fine season for the Yankees. Cleveland leads Toronto 1-0. Chicago, Minnesota scoreless. Trout battling Erickson. And Kansas City is edging Oakland 1-0. So Hobson up now to lead it off for the Red Sox in the top of the third. 279 on the season, 13 homers, 57 runs batted in. And it's going to be off this 2 column. And that'll be a base hit, so good start to the third for the Red Sox as Hobson's on with a leadoff single. So corners are playing in, anticipating the bunt. Burleson's 1-for-1 with a double. I think we're going to let him hit away. And he's going to line out to Murray at first. Hobson just gets back in. It's a good thing it wasn't a hit and run. So Fred Lynn up now. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And he will draw the walk. So that'll push Hobson into scoring position with 1 down. So Jim Rice up to the plate now. He flew out in his first at-bat. And he'll line up to Garcia. Runners hold for out number 2 now. So the captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, up with a chance to put the Red Sox ahead. He reached on an error by Murray in his first at-bat. And Yastrzemski will get a good one hit here. Can he put the Red Sox ahead? And no, he lines out to Dower. So a nice catch by Dower will end the inning. So the Red Sox once again threaten but cannot score. And after 2.5, still no score. So Andres Moore up now. Moore hitting 258 with 5 homers, 27 runs batted in. And he'll get one to hit here. Can't see what he does with it. And that's a ground ball to Hobson. Rips a hard ground ball and snares it and throws to first for out number 1. So to bring up Dempsey. 282 on the season, 8 homers, 47 runs batted in. And that's a fly ball to left. Rice is there and makes the catch. So the Orioles, first time, so Sproul was able to retire the Orioles in order on their first 8 batters. Can he make it up number 9? And yes, he can. As Hobson will make the grab on the liner. So 9 up, 9 set down by Sproul. So through 3 full, no score. So Fisk will lead it off. The Red Sox in the top of the 4th. Grounded out his first time up. And he'll pop this one up. Garcia calls for it and makes the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up Jack Brohammer. He grounded out in his first at-bat. So Brohammer grounded out in his first at-bat. See what he does here. And he'll ground out to the Senseis. Plays it on a hop. Over to Murray for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox 4th. Evans up now. He struck out his first time up. And it's going to be a range check on Murray. Murray has 1 error on the day already. He gets in front of it. And this time is able to make the play. As he trots to the bag himself for out number 3. So Red Sox go in order in the top of the 4th. And look at some more scores from around the league. Ooh, Detroit has pulled ahead of the Yankees 2-0 now, so that's good news. So if the Red Sox can get a victory today and the Yankees lose, they can get within a game of the Yankees. Cleveland leads Toronto 1-0. And Chicago on top of Minnesota 2-0. And Kansas City leads Oakland 1-0. And Mr. Brody's rejoining us back in the co-host seat after he let Purple Dinosaur do a couple innings. So Sproul back out on the hill for inning number 4. It's going to be top of the order. Garcia, Dower, and Singleton up against Sproul. Sproul flew out his first at-bat. And it's going to be on the 3 column. And that's a strikeout. Strike 3 called. So Sproul gets his second strikeout of the day and of his young career. So Rich Dower up now. He popped up in his first at-bat. And it's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans is there. Sprints over and makes the catch. So 2 up and 2 down in the Oriole 4th. That'll bring up Ken Singleton. Grounded out in his first at-bat. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. That one's hit deep. Rice towards the wall. Leaps, and he guts it. So Rice makes a great leaping catch. And Sproul has retired his first 12 batters in a row of his career. Let me just double check here, but I'm pretty sure that this is his first outing of his career. Yes, it was. So he was 0-2 at the Red Sox in '78. And then he had three games with the Houston Astros in 1979 as a relief pitcher. Just 1 game in 1980 as a relief pitcher. And 1981, he was in 15 games with the Astros, starting 1. And that was it. So his overall Major League record was 0-3, so he never got a victory in his short career in 4 seasons. So maybe this will be his first. Yeah, as Miss Maggs sprints by. Miss Maggs has been wild since our return from our barbecue. So Jim Palmer up for the Red Sox in the top of the 5th. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And that's going to be another range check on Murray. And he gets in front of it. And leads Palmer perfectly to the bag. So 1 out in the Red Sox 5th. So but Orioles are 5-5 in their last 10 games. Of course, the Red Sox are not sure what their exact record is, but I know they've won 6 in a row. So they're at least 6-4, if not, I think, better than that though. Probably like 8-2 or so. Maybe they'll tell us later on in the game, in the play-by-play here. So Butch Hobson up now with 1 down. He singled in his first at-bat. And this time he'll strikeout swing. So 2 gone in the Red Sox 5th now. Top of the order, Burleson up now. Doubled in the first and lined out in the 3rd. 1 for 2. And he grounds out to his counterpart for out number 3. So halfway through, no score still. So it'll be Murray, DeSensei, and May against Sproul, who set down the first 15 batters he's faced in his career. So Murray grounded out in his first at-bat. And that's going to be a ground ball to Burleson. He should handle this one. And he does. Nice play in the hole. Nice play behind second. So Scott comes over to the mound. Says he has a few things to Sproul. Goes back to first. So it'll be up to Sensei as he grounded out in his first at-bat. And that's a ground ball to Hobson. 1 hopper. And it's going to be an out. So 2 out in the Oriole fifth. Lee May up now. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh my goodness, and that one is a no-doubter straightaway center field. So, first hit given up is a home run. So Sproul retires the first 14 batters of his career, but the 15th is a home run. So, that would have been something, as a little too early to start counting for a no-hitter, but you know, especially with Sproul, an unlikely candidate, but that would have been something. One of the worst pitchers ever for the Red Sox, and could have got halfway to a no-hitter and retired the first 14 batters of his replay career. So, anyway, it's just 1-0 now. Still has a chance to get the victory. And he strikes out the next batter, so a good comeback by Sproul. But the Orioles get on the board on a solo shot by Lee May. And Palmer now with a 1-run lead as we head to the 6th. It'll be Lynn, Rice, and Yastrzemski. And Inverti gets on Fisk. And that's going to be a range check on Mora. So 1 through 11 will be a base hit. And that's going to fall in there for a single. So Lynn is on with a leadoff single, so tying run is on board. Some more dives, but can't get to it. So it'll be up Rice. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that was really impressive. That's a ground ball to Dower. Dribbler. So his only play is to first as Lynn gets in the scoring position. So tying run in scoring position now for Yastrzemski. Reached on an error in the first by Murray and lined out in the third. And Yastrzemski will draw the walk. So first and second now with 1 down for Fisk. Fisk 0 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a ground ball to Garcia. Which could be an adventure here. Gets in front of it. For some reason his 52 rating doesn't, when you look at his the numbers of the errors here, it doesn't look as daunting as Hobson's. Hobson's just looks a lot worse. But anyway, that is going to be a ground ball to Garcia. And the only play is going to be to first, so 2 down now as Lynn moves up down to third and Yastrzemski to second. So the Yankees are on the board. It's 2-1 Detroit now. Cleveland and Toronto deadlocked at 1. And Minnesota still, Chicago still shutting out Minnesota 5-0. And Kansas City still holding on to their 1-0 lead over Oakland. So Brohammer with a chance to put the Red Sox on the board. Possibly give them the lead. And it's going to be a range check on Dower. Dower a above average range. He'll get in front of it. Very low error rating for Dower. And he will make the play to end the inning. So the Red Sox cannot capitalize. And remains Baltimore 1, Boston 0 as we head to the home half of the 6th. So Dempsey will come to the plate first for the Orioles in the 6th. Flew out in his first at-bat. And most likely will fly out here. Wins under it. And makes the catch for out number 1. So Lopez up now. Lopez lined out in his first at-bat. He'll get one hit here. And he'll pop it up as Hobson makes the catch for out number 2. Top of the order, Garcia. 0 for 2 so far. And he'll draw the walk. First walk given up by Sprowl, only the second base runner. So Dower up now. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that's going to be a ground ball to Brohammer. Gets in front of it. And makes the play over to Scott to retire the side. So through 6 full, it's Baltimore 1 and Boston nothing. Good pitcher's duel so far by the rookie Sproul and the veteran Palmer. Evans lead it off for the Red Sox in the top of the 7th. And he'll strike out swing. 3rd K of the day by Palmer. Scott up now. He's grounded out twice. And he'll get one to hit here. And he gives this one a ride. That's down the line, and hooking. And stays just fair for a home run. So the Boomers ties it up with his 15th homer of the season. And nobody happier than Sproul, as it's now a 1-1 game. See if the Red Sox can go back-to-back here. And that will not happen. Hobson hits one to center. Lopez is there. And makes the grab for the second out of the inning. So Burleson up now, 1 for 3 with a double. And he strikes out swing. So the Red Sox do get on the board by a solo home run by Scott, and it's 1-1 as we head to the 7th inning stretch. So here's the trivia question brought to you by Mr. Brody, Miss Mags, and Purple Dinosaur. Name the Panama native who tied for the AL lead with 41 home runs in 1980. Oh my goodness. Panama native. American League 1980. Oh boy. I don't know on that one. Is it a Baltimore Oriole? Was Singleton from Panama? Don't think so, but I'm going to go with Ken Singleton. That's the only one I can think of. So lock in your answers there. Here we go. Ben Ogilvy. So he was somebody on the... I believe he's on the Orioles. No, actually, I think he's on Milwaukee. Yeah, I'm thinking Al Bumry. But Ben Ogilvy of the... I think he was on the Brewers back in 1980. But I would not have guessed that. So thank you, Mr. Brody, Miss Bags, and Purple Dinosaur for that question there. So we head to the home half of the 7th. 1-1 now as George Scott ties the game up. So Singleton up now. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be a fly ball to Evans and right. He should handle this one. He gets in front of it. And makes the play for out number 1. So Eddie Murray up now. Eddie Murray's grounded out twice so far. And he's going to ground out to Brohammer. He'll get in front of it. And make the play for out number 2. So 2 gone in the Orioles' 7th. Brings up to Sensei's. He's grounded out twice. And he'll ground. That's a long fly ball, but that'll hook foul. Back in the box. And that's a grounder to Burleson. Up with it over to Scott. And the Orioles go in order in the 7th. So head to the 8th of the game tied at 1. So it'll be Lynn, Rice, and Yastrzemski if anybody gets on Fisk. Lynn 1 for 2 with a walk. And that's going to be a range check on Garcia. Come on, error. He'll get in front of it, but can he handle it? He can. So Garcia is able to get to it and make the play. So one gone in the Red Sox 7th. So Murray, the throw by Garcia pulled Murray off the bag, but Murray's able to swipe Lynn with his glove. So Rice up now, looking for his first hit of the day. DeSensei's and Murray guarding the lines, and he's going to get one to hit here. Let's see if he can turn on it. It's in the wheelhouse. And no, he's going to pop it up. So just missed the home run. So it just got under it, and it's just a big pop-up. So 2 outs now for the captain, Yastrzemski. Reached on an error in the first, lined out in the third, and walked in the 6th. And that's going to be a ground ball back to Palmer. He'll get in front of it. And make the play over to Murray as the Red Sox go in order in the 8th. And I think we're going to do our switching here. We're going to take out Hobson and move Brohammer over to third. Let's see. Let's bring in Remy here. And Remy will play second. And Brohammer will move over to third. Here we go. Alright, so Lee May up to the plate now. Struck out in the second, but put the Orioles on the board, breaking up the no-hitter and the shutout in the perfect game. Only in the 5th, but still. Of the young rookie Bobby Sprowl's debut. The only spoiler to his debut so far, I think, just another walk and that lone hit. But it was a big one. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. Lynn should be able to handle this one. Gets in front of it. And is able to make the play for out number 1. So one gone in the Oriole 8th. So a nice leaping catch by Lynn on that one. So more up now, 0 for 2. And that's a ground ball to Burleson. He should also handle this one with his excellent range. And he will over to Scott for out number 2. So 2 quick outs in the Oriole 8th. Brings up Dempsey. He's flown out twice today. He'll get one to hit here, though. Oh, and he just misses it as Burleson is able to snow cone that one. So look what I found for Burleson there as we head to the 9th. So Palmer back out there. He'll face Fisk, Brohammer, and Evans. And everybody gets on Scott. So Fisk hitless on the day. And he'll stay that way as he strikes out swinging. So Fisk 0 for 4 now. Brohammer up to the plate now. Brohammer has grounded out 3 times today. And he'll ground out again, this time to Palmer. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox in the 9th. Dwight Evans up now. Hitless on the day 0 for 3, has struck out twice. And this time he'll pop up. So Palmer himself has only given up 4 hits in 9 innings. So a chance for the Orioles to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Sproul back out there. And why not? Ooh. Ooh. We're going to give him a chance there. Why not? So Lopez up now. He grounds out to Remy for out number 1. Garcia, top of the order. 0 for 2 with a walk. And that's going to be a base hit off the fatigue number there. Actually, no, I think because he's a righty. That was a lefty-righty split, I believe. So Garcia's on with 1 down. Scott will hold him on. Dower up now, 0 for 3. And El Bumry's going to pinch hit for Dower. I'm sorry, El Bumry's going to come in and pinch run for Garcia. So it's definitely speed on the base paths now. And see if he's going to try to curve inside corner. Bumry's on his way to second. Oh, 1 to 18. We can't afford to throw that one away. We're going to hold on to it. So winning run is in scoring position now for Rich Dower. Dower 0 for 3 on the day. And he'll pop one out. Burleson calls for it and makes the catch. So 2 down now. See if he can get out of it here. Ken Singleton hitless on the day. Oh, and he gets hit by the pitch. Glances off of his helmet. So the dangerous Eddie Murray up now. He's grounded out 3 times. And he lines out to Burleson to end the inning. So the Orioles fans who are on their feet hoping for a walk-off hit by Murray are denied. And as we head to extra innings now, Palmer back out there again. So a great pitcher's duel today by the rookie and the veteran, Jim Palmer. So George Scott 1 for 3 with a home run. Red Sox looking to extend their winning streak. So can the boomer here. Boom went out of here. And it's out. Range check by Palmer. Come on, 1 or 2. Nope. Gets in front of it. Oh, he's going to boot it, though. And the boomer is going to reach. So, pounds it into the ground towards Palmer. Palmer swipes at it and only succeeds at knocking it down in front of him. So it's going to be an error on Palmer. So I think we got a pinch run for the boomer here. Yeah, I think we do. Let's see who we have on the bench to play first. Oh boy. We could move Yastrzemski to first, but we'll lose the DH, but who cares? We don't really care as long as we, yeah, we don't care. As long as we can get the lead here. So we are going to pinch run for the boomer here. Who has any speed, though? That's the question. So the boomer's an 11. Frank Duffy, I think, is our choice here. Duffy is a 14. Definitely not Bailey. Bailey's only an 8. Hancock's he's a 14 also. Could put Gary Hancock there. Well, we're definitely not going to bring in Frank Duffy as a defensive replacement, so I think we have to bring in Duffy as the Duffy's got to be our pinch runner. So Duffy's going to come in the pinch run for the boomer. Remy is going to be called upon the bunt here. He's an A bunter. We got to have him bunt. Let's do it. The Rem Dog came in as a defensive replacement when Hobson was taken out and Brohammer moved to third. So Remy getting his first at bat of the day. He's going to try to drop one down. Gets it down. Fires the first, and Remy gets a successful sacrifice. So Duffy in the scoring position now for Rick Burleson. Burleson doubled back in the first, 1 for 4. Can Burleson be the hero? Come on, range check. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Let's see if he can maybe tag and get to third. So there's only a 20 as the out chance. We're going to try to get to third. Why not? So a 1 to 17 will be safe. 18 to 19 hold. So we only get a 5% chance again thrown out. We're going to try it. Oh my God, and they rolled a 20. Oh, my goodness. 5% chance to get thrown out, and he does. We had to go for it there, though. You got to admit it, even though he wasn't in scoring position. Oh, well. Maybe I shouldn't have, but... had to take a chance there. That way, the way Palmer's been pitching, probably more likely to win on a pass ball or a wild pitch than anything else, but oh well. So, alright, yeah, it looks like we're going to lose our DH now. Because we're going to move Yastrzemski over to first. We can just keep pinch hitting anyway, so. Alright, we're going to move Yastrzemski to... Can't drag DH. To cancel DH rule, drag a pitcher's name directly below lineup into lineup slot. Okay. So. I'm going to let... Oh, man. Say what? Pitcher's name from directly below lineup to a lineup slot. It's not letting me do it. Oh, yes, it will. So what's that going to do? Wait a second here. Oh, it's got to be to here. Okay. So Yastrzemski now we'll put it first. There we go. That's our best bet because our only other possibilities are Fred Kendall, who's awful at first. He's a 4. Where is he? 4E10, so we don't want him at first. So we'll lose the DH. We'll deal with that. Okay, so I think we're good here. So Sproul back out there. We'll give him another shot. Why not? The Sensei is 0 for 3. Ground ball back to Sproul over to first. 1 away. So Bobby Sproul in his first outing of the season, Don Zimmer is electing to stay with him. Lee May up now, homing off of him. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Rice is there. So 2 outs in the 10th. So Moore up now, 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, Moore with a chance here. Oh, no. Woo, thankfully it's a deep fly ball, but Rice is there to make the catch. So, Sproul gets a high 5 as he heads back to the dugout. That likely to be his last inning of work. So let's see what the Red Sox can do against Palmer, who's in the top of the 11th, still out there. Palmer up to 147 pitches. And that's a range check on the Senseis. Above average range is the Senseis. Come on, error. Oh, just misses the error. The Sensei bobbles it, was able to make the play for out number 1. So Jim Rice up now. He could put the Red Sox ahead in 1 swing of the bat. Hitless on the day, though. 0 for 4. Come on, 1 column. Oh, that's not bad either. There's a chance there for a home run. Come on, 4. And that's a ground ball to Belanger now at short. I didn't see that. Belanger, an excellent defender at short. Gets in front of it. And makes the play. That probably would have been a boot by Garcia, but Belanger's able to handle it. So Mark Belanger, the Pittsfield native, Pittsfield, Mass native, makes the play for out number 2. See, Yastrzemski could also win it with 1 swing of the bat here. Come on, Captain Carl. Oh, and it's off of his 2 column. Come on, Yastrzemski. Can the Red Sox get their second walk-off win in a row? Well, not walk-off. Can get their second win in a row via the home run? Let's see. No, as he grounds out to Murray. So, Sproul going to be there. We're going to let Sproul pitch the bottom of the 11th. Gotta With our bullpen, you have to. And that's going to be a base hit. So Lopez up now, 0 for 3. And Pat Kelly is going to come in the pinch hit. Oh, pinch run, sorry. So Yastrzemski will hold them on. Corners are playing in. Brohammer and Yastrzemski. Hit and run. And it's fielded to Yastrzemski. Takes to the bag himself. So that gets the runner over. So Mark Belanger, the weak hitting, slick fielding shortstop, will come to the plate now. Hitting 237 and replay 21 RBIs. Only 213 on the actual season. We're going to leave him in. Ground ball to Burleson. Woo. Looks the runner back. Fires to Yastrzemski for out number... What? Oh, we're going to throw for the... Oh, man. Now we'll get the short at first. So Kelly moves to third. Aggressive base running there. He had to, though. 2 down now for Dower. Dower 0 for 4 on the day. And he'll pop this one out to Burleson, and we'll head to the 12th. Bobby Sprowl, the rookie, in his first start, pitching 11 innings. Who would have thunk that? Only giving up 3 hits on the day. Palmer matching him, 1 run and 4 hits. And that's going to be it for Jim Palmer as we head to the 12th. Tippy Martinez will take over on the hill. Martinez just 1-9 on the season with 5 saves, 2.60 earned run average though. 66 innings pitched, 67 hits allowed, 45 walks, and 44 strikeouts. So I believe Martinez gave up the home run yesterday to, I think it was to Martinez, to Jim Rice. So Fisk, Brohammer, and Evans, if anybody gets on the pitcher's spot. So that's likely to be Sproul's likely to be out of the game now. Hopefully he can do it with the lead. So Fisk up now, 0 for 4 against Palmer. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Moore is there to make the catch out, number 1. So Brohammer up now. Brohammer's grounded out 4 times, so ouch. Ooh. Let's see who we have here. I don't think, yeah, we don't have anybody to play second since we already brought in Duffy. Yeah, none of these guys can play second, so Brohammer will have to hit for himself. And it's going to be off the 1 column. And he'll foul out to Skaggs now, who is behind the plate. So Dave Skaggs, now catching, makes the play. So DeSenses and Murray guarding the lines against Evans. Evans 0 for 4 on the day. And Evans with a chance to win it here, or to put the Red Sox ahead. Come on, 6 split. And he'll fall out to the catcher, too. So the Red Sox go in order in the 12th, and we'll head to the bottom of the 12th. Oh. So Sproul will get a no decision. Oh, actually, we can still bring him out. We're going to let him bring out. We're going to keep him in there for inning number 12. So Singleton, 0 for 3, and reached on a hit by pitch in the 9th. And he'll draw the walk. So Eddie Murray up now, 0 for 4 on the day. And that's a fly ball to left. Rice is there to make the catch. I was hoping that would be a double play, but we'll take that. So 1 down now. DeSensei is up now. He's grounded out all 4 times against Sproul. And he's going to ground out to Burleson. Flips the memory for 1. Back to first. Double play. So Sproul, masterful. 12 innings of work. Will now be lifted for a pinch hitter. As Sproul has a walk. So the only card I've seen worse than Bob Bailey's might be this one. Although not by much. maybe a few more strikeouts, but that's about it. So Sproul will be lifted for a pinch hitter. So who do we bring in now? So it's a lefty, so I think we're going to bring in, you guessed it, Bob Bailey. It's either Bailey, Montgomery, or Kendall, so we got to go with Bailey. He's got a good shot at walking, so Bob Bailey will come in the pitcher spot. So Bob Bailey, actually that card looks excellent compared to Sproul's card. So let's see if they stick with Martinez. And they do. Come on, Bailey. And Bailey gets hit by a pitch, so good job taking one for the team, Bailey. And Bailey will be, oh boy, I don't know if we have for any pinch runners here. Oh yeah, Hancock. We have Gary Hancock. So Gary Hancock will pinch run for. So Bob Bailey takes one for the team. And make sure I do this in the right spot, because Strat is very unforgiving with this. Actually, if I hit cancel, I'd be alright. But so Gary Hancock comes in the pinch run for Bob Bailey, who just took one for the team. Oh, what did I do here? What happened there? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I hope I didn't. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, good. So Bob Bailey. Okay. There we go. So Gary Hancock, the other speedster on the Red Sox bench. So Jerry Remy, once again, sacrificed bunt in his first at-bat against Palmer. He'll be called upon to bunt here. See if he can get it down. Beauty down the third base line. Martinez and DeSense's collide, going for the ball. Martinez covered and just gets Remy. So, Remy almost reached there, but Remy gets the job done. So Burleson with another chance to be the hero for the Red Sox. He is 1 for 5 on the day with a double bet. We're all the way back in the first. See what he can do. Oh, and Burleson's got to get a chance here. He's going to get one to hit. See what he does with it. And Burleson's going to go deep, and this one is gone. So Rick Burleson hits only his second home run on the season, and puts the Red Sox on top 3-1. So Bobby Sprowl is going to get a chance to get his first victory, which he never got in his major league career. Went 0-3 in 4 years. 0-2 with the Red Sox in 78. Wow. What a turn of events. Definitely not turn of events, but what a surprise shocker here as Burleson hits only his second home run of the season. A 2-run shot here. None bigger than that, though. Wow. So win up now. The question is, who do we bring in to close it? I think it's got to be Drago. We got to bring in Drago. So nice racing diving catch by Lopez for out number 1. Out number 2, sorry. Oh, and the Yankees have lost 5-2, so the Red Sox can pull within a game if they can hang on and win this one now. So Jim Rice hitless on the day, 0 for 5. Rice the hero yesterday, and Burleson could be the likely hero today. And that's going to be a range check on Mora. So he'll get in front of it. So Rice, the hero, with 2 home runs yesterday, goes 0 for 6 today. So that'll do it for the Red Sox in the 13th. So here we go. Oh, who do we bring in now? Let's see who the Orioles have. The Orioles are going to have... Oh, I can't tell who the Orioles have coming up. Let's see if I remember here. I can't remember. Well, that stinks. They're not going to show me the Orioles lineup here. Oh, boy. I don't know who to bring in. Let's see. Oh, boy. It's got to be Drago. Yep, Drago. It's got to be Drago. Drago's our most reliable closer here. All right, so where is it? There we go. So Drago. Oh boy, and he's going to face Lee May. Thankfully, they have a 2-run lead here. So it's going to be May, Mora, and Skaggs. So Drago comes in 8-7 record, 5 saves, 2.45 earned run average, 73 innings pitched, 68 hits allowed, 22 walks, and 51 strikeouts with surrendered 6 homers. So May is 1 for 4, all against Sproul with a only Orioles run with a solo home run back in the 5th. Oh no! And May is going to get his pitch here. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle, so the tying run will come up. Oh my goodness. Some more up now, 0 for 4. May not a threat to run, and they're going to pinch run. Terry Crowley. No, Terry Crowley's going to pinch hit. So his first at bat, 264, 13 RBIs. Thankfully, the Red Sox have a 2-run lead, or else he'd probably be bunting. And that's going to be ground ball to Remy over to Burleson for 1, back to first, and the Red Sox turn 2. So the Red Sox just 1 out away of getting Sproul his victory in his major league debut, going 12 strong innings, allowing only 1 run on 3 hits, was it? 3 hits. So Skaggs up now. Getting in at bat, came in as a defensive replacement after Dempsey was pinch run for. I believe that was the case. So Skaggs just hitting .216 with 6 RBIs, only a .151 hitter on the season in 86 at-bats. So Drago looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch, and Elrod Hendricks is going to come in. So Elrod Hendricks comes in, the veteran. Hitting an even 300 on the season in 20 at-bats. 1 RBI. Here's the windup and the pitch by Drago. And that's going to be a ground ball to Remy. Flips over to Yastrzemski. Scoops it on a hop. And Hendricks is out. And the Red Sox hang on and win 3-1. Wow, what an exciting game this has been. So Bobby Sprowl flirts with a perfect game through 5 innings into the 5th. 2 outs in the 5th, I think. Retiring the first 14 batters of his career. Goes on to pitch 12 innings, only allowing 3 hits. Allowing just 1 earned run, a solo shot to Lee May. 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. 171 pitches. So no wonder his career was so short. He blew out his arm in his major league debut. So, wow, Al Red Sox fan, I hope you're watching this one. This one, exciting game here. And Rick Burleson gets the game-winning 2-run homer in the top of the 13th inning. Only his 2nd long ball of the season. Wow. So, definitely an exciting win for Bobby Sprowl, as he definitely will win Player of the Game, MVP of the game. Unlikely MVP of the game. Who would have thunk that? So, wow. So, Dick Drago with the save. Pitches a scoreless 13th, allowing 1 hit. Jim Palmer also pitched an excellent game. 11 innings pitched, only 4 hits allowed, just the 1 run. 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Tippy Martinez, once again, will get the loss as he continues his woes for the season, not getting much run support. Oh, not getting, the Orioles aren't able to come through late for him. It falls to 1-10. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit allowed, 2 runs. That 1 hit was a big one. It was a 2-run homer to Burleson. So 2 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. So for the Red Sox, Rick Burleson 2 for 6 with a 2-run homer. Fred Lynn 1 for 5. Jim Rice 0 for 6. Captain Kyle Yastrzemski 0 for 4. I believe he walked once. Carlton Fisk 0 for 5. Jack Brohammer 0 for 5. Dwight Evans 0 for 5. George Scott 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Frank Duffy, pinch runner, did not get in at bat. Bobby Sprowl did not get in at bat. Bob Bailey had a key walk to lead off the 13th there. And Gary Hancock came on to the pinch run. Scored on the homer by Burleson. Dick Drago did not get an official at bat. So we had to bring in, we brought in Yastrzemski to play first, and that eliminated our DH. That's why we had to have the pitcher spot bat. So Butch Hobson 1 for 3. And Jerry Remy had 2 great sacrifice bunts. Thankfully, the second sacrifice bunt wasn't needed as Burleson went deep with a 2-run shot. It was almost a 3-run shot as Remy just barely was barely thrown out at first. So for the Orioles, not much going on here at all. Kiko Garcia 1 for 3. El Barmy, pinch runner, did not get in at bat. Mark Belanger, defensive replacement, got 1 at bat, 0 for 1. Rich Dower 0 for 5. Ken Singleton 0 for 3. Eddie Murray 0 for 5. DeSensei's 0 for 5. Lee May 2 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. Mora 0 for 4. Crowley is pinch hitter 0 for 1. Rick Dempsey 1 for 4. Pat Kelly, a pinch runner, did not get an official at bat. Dave Skaggs is defensive replacement. Got a net. Actually, didn't get an at bat. He was pinch hit for by Elrod Hendricks, who's 0 for 1. And Lopez 0 for 4. So an excellent game by Bobby Sprowl. Definitely player of the game. And he gets the Major League victory that he never got during his Major League career in his Major League debut, going 12 strong innings. And in fact, he only pitched 12 2/3 inning in his entire 1978 season, and he pitched 12 of those innings today. So he's got 2 more starts, so he's probably going to eclipse those numbers. But we had to let him stay in there, try to get that win. And he gets it as Burleson is able to deliver. So take care, God bless. Thank you for joining me for definitely one of the most exciting games that we played this season. Getting a rookie pitcher in his Major League debut. His first victory, and likely to be his only victory of his career, even his replay career probably. So we'll see. So we'll see you in the next game as the Red Sox take on the Orioles in the Game 3 of the season. And before we leave you, we definitely want to take a look here and see where the Red Sox sit now, as Mr. Brody is so excited he can't stay in the room anymore. So let's take a look here. So the Yankees did lose while Brewers were idle, and the Red Sox are just 1 game out of first place. Just 2 games behind their actual record at this time. So they're closing the gap on that. And they've now won 7 in a row, so they weren't getting hot at the right time. So the Yankees just 1 game ahead. Milwaukee 1.5 games behind, so still a very tight race. Kansas City with 4.5 game lead over California and a 5-game lead over Texas. So very exciting. So let's take a look at the next pitching matchup before we leave you. So the Red Sox go for the sweep of the Orioles and their 8th victory in a row. And again, they did lose this game in actuality 4-1 to the Jim Palmer and the Orioles. And this game is going to be El Tiante, Luis Tiant, against, I'm trying to think of his nickname, Dennis Martinez. And why can't I think of his nicknames? Oh, the Mayor, El Presidente, that's right. Against El Presidente. Dennis Martinez. So that should be a pretty good pitching matchup there. The Red Sox would win that game 2-0 on a shutout, complete game 2-hit shutout by Tiant. So hopefully we can get as good a performance by Tiant as he did in the actual game. So take care and God bless, and we'll see you in Game 3 of the series, game number 138 of the Red Sox season. Things getting exciting now. So bye-bye now, and God bless.